YouTube, what is up? So I'm here trying something new. I'm doing a new segment, and it's gonna be come have some tea with me, honey. This is a story time. Okay, so go get your tea or whatever you need it to be. My cup is full, honey, because that's how much I'm gonna need to talk to you guys. So hold on. And now I'm ready. So I'm gonna jump right into story time. Story time is basically me dating this guy over the summertime. I'm young, like I'm 25, I'm single, so I'm still out here trying to figure it out. It ain't nothing out here, you feel me? But it's very hard when you're dating because when you come across people that you actually like and you have a good time with or you even have history with, you want to always give it a shot because you never know if that person could be the one, right? So here I am. I'm a Libra. I'm a hopeless romantic, right? And I'm just out here. I'm giving people shots. Not anybody, but people who I deem that deserve the shot. So I'm giving them the shot, right? So, anyways, rekindle with a guy from back in the day, and he was just on me. So against my better judgment and everyone else's better judgment, I let him back in. He was fresh off of another relationship, honey. Keep that in your mind because that's tea. He was fresh off of another relationship. However, I still gave it a shot because, like I'm me. Like I don't listen. Don't no other chick put no fear in my heart. You can't intimidate me because it's only one me. So, if that's what you want, you can go get it. But if this is what you want right here, it don't get no better. Period. Anyway, all right, enough of that. So I was dating a guy over the summertime, like as I ended work. It was cute. Like he was like doing all the things that a guy should do, right? Dating, calling, texting, coming around, buying flowers, spending time hanging out. It was cool, like right. It was cute, and the ball got rolling pretty fast, right? So he didn't even have time to like really like end things with shorty. It was kind of just like, yo, I'm out. She wasn't feeling it, that type of thing. Me, I was like, yo, handle your business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So, anyways, against my better judgment, right? Because I'm a hopeless romantic and I'm looking for love. I continue to date this guy, right? So, he was not in a relationship anymore. Let's not get it confused. To my knowledge, he was single, right? So what he was telling me was that he was single. Okay. Anyways, so one day we were dating, and this is around a holiday. I want to say like 4th of July-ish, or it had to be 4th of July because my family, we don't cook out for Memorial Day. So it must have been 4th of July. And this guy, he ended up being kind of like passive aggressive, almost controlling, right? Like very dominant. And so, at first glance, it was cute at first, right? But then it kind of getting a little bit much. But I never like said anything. I always just was kind of like dealing with it, right? Because I always think I have everything under control. Because no, I don't. Anyways, so it was a Saturday. And I was at my family's house preparing food for the barbecue, which had to be Monday. And he was like calling me, and I couldn't answer the phone because of what I was doing. So when I finally spoke to him, I can sense an attitude of like, because he was kind of the like, call me when you get there, call me when you're leaving, call me when you're out the bathroom, call me when you go to the bathroom. Like it was type of that thing. So I arrived to my location, but I didn't let him know that I got there safely. So he was kind of bothered, which is why he was calling me, because when I got to the house, I just started going to work. So anyways, I can sense his attitude throughout the phone, and I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm not even here for you today and your BS, right? So I didn't entertain him, right? Because like sometimes when your boo is mad, you kind of like entertain them, like, oh babe, cut it out. Oh babe, I'm sorry. Nah, he wasn't getting that today. I was like, oh, you mad? Oh, all right, bye. Like, I don't got time. I wasn't here for it that day, right? So anyways, I think I hung up on him or he hung up on me or something like that, and we ended up not speaking the rest of the evening. Now, prior to Saturday, he mentioned about going out to a coworker's who's a female, going to her birthday G2G. A G2G is like a get together, a gathering, something at the house because people can't afford to go out. Tea, that's tea. All right, yeah. So a little something at the house for her birthday. He did mention it, and it wasn't an invite. It wasn't an invite. It was just like a FYI. Okay, no problem. Like I'm not. It's cool. Like it'll be other events. I'm not tripping. So he did mention that to me. So that Saturday night, he mentioned that he was going to do that. It was near my house, and he did ask me if I wanted to go like later on in the conversation. I was gonna like show my face, like stop by, kind of pull up, scope the scene, but I wasn't like pressed about it. So I didn't hear from him all day. Now it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock, midnight-ish. So, and I still hadn't heard from him. And I'm like, oh, he mad. Like, oh, so you, like, we just gonna fight all day. No problem, right? Because I can be petty, right? If this is what if you want to fight, we could fight. Like, do you know how stubborn I am? You don't know, but I'm gonna show you, right? So I could be petty and immature in that kind of way. You know what? Sue me. I don't care. Boo, whatever. So I'm sitting. This is summertime. So me and my best friend are sitting outside, and like I just remember. I think I texted him and he didn't respond, and I'm like, hold up, fighting or not, you respond to my text, baby boy. Like, what's going on? You acting cute. Okay. So he did not respond to my text. And I remember my best friend got off of the porch. She said, oh, Sierra, we should order Checkers. Because I'm Uber Eats mommy. Like one. She was like, we should order Checkers. And I said, okay. I think we ended up riding to Checkers. So we got in the car, drove to Checkers, came back in front of the house, ate our food. And then I remember her saying, I need to move the car. I said, yeah, don't park it there because that's no standing. So she walked off the steps to go to the car and bring it around the corner. And I remember looking at my phone and I'm on Snapchat. Child, I'm on this daggone Snapchat, right? And I see this fool snap his little snap Bitcoin, right? In the car, riding down the highway. The Jackie Robinson. Okay, if you're from New York, I need you to like this video, right? Cause yo, I see this fool on the snap map. Now y'all know when you got your location on, Snapchat is tracking y'all. It's the feds. I see this fool with the Snapchat dog riding down the Jackie Robinson Highway, y'all. I said, oh, this fool, he don't even know I'm about to pull up. So I'm like, it was moving, like, and it kept, like, every, 10 minutes, it was just keep moving, but he was still on the highway. So I said, you know what, I'm going to give him a few more minutes, and I'm going to pull up. Once he stopped, I'm going to pull up. So when my best friend, she didn't even have a chance to ever come back to the porch. I locked my front door, ran down the steps, ran across the street to the car, and I was like, she was, like, really, really tired. I was like, best friend, you love me? She was like, yeah, I love you. I'm like, I need you to ride out. She was like, what? I'm like, yo, he said he was going to be in the East. He not in the East. He going down Jackie Robinson. I got to pull up. I got the address. We out. So she was like, all right. Put his seatbelt on. Cranked up the car. And now he going. So she was like, I got to gas. I said, sis, you don't got to worry about that thing. Let's go. Here. I got money. What you want? Cash App? Debit? What you want? I got you. We get the location. It was Club, it's in Queens. Club Juve. Now, mind you, this is 27, 28-year-old man at this little teen club. What are you doing? So, anyways, I got the location from Snapchat. It doesn't give me the exact location, but it gives me like the area. And the only thing in that area was the club and I think a pawn shop or maybe like a chicken spot. Like, you ain't around way out there for no chicken, bro. So, I already know you in a club. So, what up? We get to the club. Park outside in the front. So the security now, if y'all don't live in New York, I'm pretty sure club security everywhere just be on it, right? Like they just think they top flight. So the dude is like, "Oh, you can't park here." Shut up, right? Shut up. So I sent him a text and I said, "If you don't want me to come inside, I suggest you bring your ass outside." That's what I said to him. Y'all think this fool came outside? Nope. You know why? Because he's smart. So he stays in the club. So after about 10, 15 minutes like of waiting, he stayed in the club, and I sent my best friend in the club. I'm like, "Here, like, you are dressed better than me, so if anything, they'll let you in." Not even knowing, like, I should have just went in looking how I looked, because dumb idiots don't even care. So I gave her the money to go inside the club and get him and tell him to come outside. So she goes in the club, and this is where she dropped the ball. Like, we was team best friend, 5 seconds ago, but now she just drops the ball completely. She goes in there and she's like, "Hey," and he like, "Oh, what up?" Like, she like, "Hey." I'm like, "Girl, it ain't no hey. This ain't no friendly visit. What are you doing? We not linking. This ain't no. You should have been on some, yo, you don't want to come in here, you need to pull up. Let's go." Like, so I'm telling her, I'm like, "Go in there and grab him by them dreads. Go in there and grab him by them dreads." She's like, "I cannot do that. That's a girl, do what I asked you to do." And that's it. Needless to say, she went on there some friendly shit. Went in there, spoke to him, blah, blah, blah. He gave her some, "Oh, all right, I'm coming." And then she just settled for that. So now it is like 3:30 in the morning. The club done closed, y'all. So this fool in the club till the lights come on. Like, hold up, bro. Like, who does that? Like, I'm dating you and you sit in the club until... That ain't cute. We don't do that. We don't sit in the... Teacher. Broke nigga shit. T. That man trying to get all his pennies worth, honey. We don't do that. Anyways, so now my texts are being responded to. So as he's walking like out the club, he texts me like, "Oh, where you at?" And I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at my phone, and he walks out the club, and he walks like the opposite direction of me. So he doesn't see me. But first of all, he comes out the club looking like a hot mess. I'm like, "You look dirty. You look dusty. You look mad bummy. Like, are you done? And you got the nerve to be ignoring my texts? Are you dumb? Be happy I'm looking at you right now, bro. Like, come on, Stink." That, I gotta say, because that pissed me off. T, honey, he was a whole bum in the club. You got the nerve to be a bum? Woo! Anyways, so I hopped out the car because I was tired of playing with him. I hopped out the car and I saw the cops on the corner, and I didn't want to make a scene. So I was like on his heels, and I guess he felt like a presence. So he turned around. He was like, "Oh, pause." I saw him walk into a car. See, and this is why I got in my friend's car, because he was expecting my car. He walked up to a black car that it was a sedan, but it ain't mine, dummy. First of all, I got tints on my car, and my car don't have New York State license plates, dummy. Are you that dumb? You can't be that dumb. Whatever. So he walking like in the direction to that car. I'm on his heels. He turns around and he's like, "Oh, what up, babe? What's up? Why you ain't come inside?" I didn't even speak to him. I didn't even look at him. I just like kept walking, and I did one of these. Come over here. I didn't speak. I didn't say nothing. And then I stopped and I turned around. So now I'm facing him. And he was like, and I'm like, "Right here. I want you right here in front of me. So when I swing on you, I don't miss. I want you right here." So he was like, "Yeah, and then like he knew he was about to get hit, because he like back, like he giving me a little arms room. So I'm like, so I moved up, like, "So you ain't see me calling you? You ain't see me texting you?" Oh, my phone I don't want to hear nothing about your phone died because you just was texting me. I don't want to hear none of that. So then, in the middle of me cursing him out, and I had to give him one of these, like, he had to get much, like, stop playing with me because I don't play with you. Like, don't play with me and have me acting a fool in the street. This is not even me, idiot. His friend comes in the middle of our little domestic squabble, and he like, oh, I was like, not right now. Don't touch me. Like, you already know I'm tight. I'm pretty sure he already told you I was outside. Stop playing with me. All y'all playing with me. All of y'all playing with me right now. I don't want to play with y'all. So his friend leaves. And do you know what this fool gonna say to me? This dude, the dude that I'm talking to, gonna say to me, come on, babe, let's just go. T, bitch. T. Ooh. Come on. Let's just go home. Oh, you thought you was getting a ride. Boop. T. Bitch, T. So, when you left the club, you called me to see if I was still here, thinking that you was going to get a ride. Hell, I got me fucked. So, you know what happened? I was like, let's go. He was like, yeah, come on. And he tried to put his arm around me, and I just, real quick, like, I was like, don't touch me. Child, I looked at him. I was like, how you got here? He was like, Uber. I said, that's how you get home. And I walked away. I know he ain't had no money for no Uber. That ain't my business, though. I don't care. I walked to the car. I got in the car, closed the door, and I was like, best friend, let's go. She was like, what? I'm like, nothing. She was like, where he going? Because we see him crossing the street. So he was going to meet his homeboy. His homeboy had the little flock of chicks over there. So his homeboy, and they had the little thotties over there. So that's what he was going to do. And she was like, how he get home? I was like, I don't know. He better ask one of them girls because, baby, it ain't me. I don't care how he get home. I don't even care if he get there, to be honest. So, needless to say, me and him don't talk anymore. And let me get you the last part of this tea, because the chick that he had supposedly broken up with, meantime, while we was dating in that little 4-month 4-month time frame, this chick pops up 4 months pregnant. Woo, child, finish your drink, honey. Finish the drink. So you mean to tell me, while you was entertaining me and asking for my time sitting in my front seat of my car crying, T, you had a whole child on the way. Bye-bye. You got to thank God for small favors, honey. You got to thank God for small favors. And we got to remember to stay fuckboy free. 2018 and beyond. That is the end of my story time. Moral of the story is I pose up. I don't care how crazy I may sound. I don't care how immature it may be. I will pull up on you. So I suggest when I text your phone, you answer me. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.